Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Fro Thizzle in the building. And today I'm going to be talking about the 2022 flick, The Whale, starring Brendan Fraser. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. This one's about Charlie, a severely obese man that's stuck in his home. He's a professor that teaches his students virtually through the computer, but he covers up his camera and his screen so the students don't look at his appearance and obviously laugh or make fun of him. And I gotta say, man, just right off the bat, Brendan Fraser, I thought knocked it out of the park. I thought this was a once in a lifetime performance. Fantastic job, great acting. Thought he did a good job of making you feel not only sorry for the character, but to be in his shoes and to get a pretty moody look or how he's handling his situation near the end of his life. Charlie's trying to reconnect with his daughter, who he hasn't seen in years, and she's very, very pissed off at him. Through the entire film, she's pointing fingers. She's saying how terrible of a father he was because he ran off with his side partner and left a mother and daughter when she was very young. So there's a lot of abandonment issues, a lot of reconnecting the relationships going on through the movie while Charlie's battling his severe obesity. The more I see Chow in films, the more I become a fan of this actress. I think she was one of the better performances of this film as well. Thought she knocked it out of the park also. She plays Liz, the caretaker for Charlie in this film. I love the bond between these two great friends and even thought they had awesome chemistry. But it was also very heart-wrenching to see Liz be straight up front and tell Charlie, if you don't change anything very rapidly or if you don't even go to the hospital, because he's denying to go through the whole film, you're gonna fucking die. I thought it was brutal, but also very real for the Liz's character to be adamant and say, you gotta change your ways or you have to at least go to the hospital. Fraser puts in a dynamite performance, Chow as well, and even Sadie Sink, as much as I didn't care too much for the character, I thought did a solid job. I didn't love the daughter Ellie too much. I thought she was annoying, very, very mean-spirited, evil, wicked at times, even if it's done for a decent point or two near the end of the film. I still think the way that she was going about things was really fucked up and hard to see. And you get it because of the abandonment issues and dealing with Charlie as a father, etc., and the weight. Nevertheless, solid performance from Sadie Sink. There's some missionary guy that pops up at Charlie's home to try to get him to talk about Jesus and religion, etc. And we find out that the church this missionary guy goes to was also the same church that Charlie's partner went to, which ended up having him kill himself. So we have a lot of religion talk and debates and doubts floating through the film that's woven into the story. Mainly Charlie because he's very beat up on himself, doesn't believe too much in God because of the way he is. Which probably brings me to my biggest nitpick. Near the end of the film, without spoilers, there's something that happens where Charlie levitates off the floor, and it's extremely bizarre. Which I get, Aronofsky is a bizarre director, but I thought the levitation choice, those who've seen it know what I'm talking about, was very awkward and weird. Some people will say, hey, that's a stretch and you're overlooking it, but I thought that was very, very weird. Near the start of the film, there's a very out there scene with Charlie involving some pornography, and that shit was like, what the fuck? Whoa, it was super in your face. I get what the filmmakers were going for to make you slightly uncomfortable and stuff like that, but yeah, I just thought it was a very weird choice in an otherwise very quiet, somber film. Like I said a couple of times, Brendan Fraser, dynamite performance, and I strongly believe that he deserved the Oscar. I thought this was a fantastic performance, and it was really nice for Fraser to be able to shine in a role like this. But to wrap it up, I had a good time with The Whale. It's very moody, very somber, very dark at times, and it's not an easy watch for everybody. I totally understand that. But me, I love the dialogue, thought the acting was fantastic, loved the cinematography, like the camera work. I do love how this movie feels like a stage play. And if I'm correct, this film was written as a stage play years before. I could be wrong. But it has that feel. If you're not a fan of dialogue-driven, slow burn films, I don't think this one is for you at all. But those are just my thoughts. I'm going to give The Whale a solid 8 out of 10. And that's it, y'all. It's your boy Fro Thizzle. Until next time, peace.